listening to the decision reel.
Hey, welcome to the Decision Reel Movie Review Podcast, where we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday. This week, we're doing something different, but also the same, but different, but still same. We got guests back who were here a long time ago. We got Vinny and Brent.
Fuck, I'm fat. Look at that. Shit.
Hey, everybody's getting fat. It's
You got
2025.
a face for radio, guy.
You know?
I don't know what I've got a face for, but it's definitely not people's eyes.
Jesus Christ. This week, because it's special, people are sick, people are out. We brought in the OGs, if you will. We're doing a movie. Brent, what movie are we doing?
The Girl Next Door.
Apparently, Brent does not like this movie anymore.
No, I know. It's just, dude, I haven't seen it in 20 years. It didn't age that well.
Yeah, we're gonna get to all that.
I'm not going to poo-poo it. I promise.
Look,
But,
I don't. I mean, okay, the last time I actually watched it, I didn't do the thing where we watched it just because I didn't have the time. But the last time I watched it was fairly recent, and I still liked it.
I watched it today.
I think you and I talked about it like a couple months ago. We both rewatched it.
There's still good parts. It's still funny.
It had its moments. It definitely had its moments. I just have a lot of questions about the writing and not like necessarily just the subject matter. I need to know people's ages in this movie. I want to know why.
No, you don't.
There's just things that
It was a different time.
there's just things that don't really line up. But there's also a good message in there, hidden.
I'll give you that. There is actually a pretty good, like, heartfelt story through this, which, you know, like maybe a coming of age tale.
Zing.
I want to know how. Never mind. We'll get to the movie.
We'll get to it. Well, the plot of it, let's go for that. The plot is a teenager's dream comes true when a former porn star moves in next door and they fall in love.
That's his dream.
That's his dream.
Apparently, that's every kid's dream.
You don't
in
really
high school.
know Emile Hirsch's dream in the movie because they don't really fucking tell you other than he wants to go to Georgetown.
He wants to be one of the cool kids. That seems like his dream.
Oh, but that's underlying.
I don't think
they
that
don't straight out
involves,
say it,
I
but
think
it's
that involves
underlying.
a porn star.
Yeah, they don't say like this dude just fantasizes about fucking porn stars.
No, that would be his friend.
Correct.
Eli.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
that's like
Eli was definitely that.
A weird synopsis for.
Yeah, some of these IMDb like plots, they're like missing a lot of the story. They're just like, yeah, he just wanted to fuck a porn star, and she moved in next door, and now they're in love.
Right.
Done and done.
Yeah, no.
Signed. The I's, wait, and cross the lower cases, J's. What? No, what? I don't know. Where to watch this guy for free? Nowhere. If you
Steve's
have
Plex account.
Free with ads.
Okay, you're right. Free with ads on YouTube, but then also it's on YouTube TV if you have a subscription to that. You can rent it, though, on Amazon, YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV.
Actually, I pulled it up on Amazon. You had to buy it. They did not have a rent option.
Not available for rent, and it was just on. The last time I watched it, it was on Prime.
Yeah.
$15.99.
Or maybe it was on Hulu.
God
I don't
damn,
remember.
boy. Well, I'm just going off what the internet tells me today, and
True.
it says it's available on Amazon. So, okay, rent, buy. Maybe I should do rent/buy. Fuck me.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to burst your bubble there, guy.
You know, is what it is. This is written by David T. Wagner and Brent Goldberg.
All right. Now,
Jewish Brent.
have
A
they
lot of Goldbergs out there writing.
have they written anything else?
I didn't look into that, but I
Okay.
did look into the director. This is Luke Greenfield. He's also directed The Animal and Let's Be Cops. So The Animal with Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider.
He's the stapler.
Okay, so David Wagner, Van Wilder freshman year, Van Wilder, The Rise of Taj, Underclassmen, The Girl Next Door, alternate ending, My Baby's Daddy, the original Van Wilder, Holiday in the Sun.
More.
So
There's more.
So yeah, this guy
A lot of teen
Saving
comedy.
Ryan's
Privacy.
This guy's definitely the guy to go to for this type of movie. Weird
Science, the
Okay,
TV
yeah.
series.
I didn't know there was a TV series.
Yeah, did some
Yeah,
Baywatch.
That was in the 90s.
So yeah, you can tell this guy just did kind of like the cheesy stuff, which is cool.
Pervy,
He's
really
been
pervy
around.
stuff.
Right. He's been around for sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you
No.
had something. Okay, no, that's fine. This is starring Emile Hirsch as Matthew Kidman.
Who I
Elisha
thought was
Cuthbert.
dead, but apparently is not.
No, he's not. He grew into
Why do you think that?
Because that guy he played
Alpha Dog.
in the woods died, and I thought that he died.
127 hours or some shit, or what was
No,
it?
Into the Wild.
Into the Wild, yeah.
Oh no, wasn't he in
he
Lone
wasn't.
Survivor or something? Is that it?
I think he was in that.
I have no idea.
I only watched that once, and it was
It was low.
unmemorable.
Right. You survived it by yourself.
So this guy wrote the other dude wrote Van Wilder shit too.
So basically, they probably are writing
A lot of jerk off comedies.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, I ain't
You gotta
mad.
pay the
Pays-
bills.
yeah, pays the bills.
You gotta pay the bills. Jesus Christ. We also got Elisha Cuthbert as Danielle or Athena.
Worst. She doesn't look like an Athena. I don't like that at all.
I mean, stage name, right?
I know. But the other girl, I could believe her name was Ferrari.
Okay, touche. Touche. We also got Timothy. All right, and now this is the thing with names. Right?
Oliphant?
Timmy Olyphant.
That's not how you say it.
Oliphant.
Oliphant?
You got it. It's
Yeah.
Oliphant. Yeah, it's funny because I think he was on the Rich Eisen show or something, and they're like, "How do you say your last name?" And he's like, "Everybody gets it wrong. It's Oliphant."
I swear to God, they went, hey, you know what Butch Walker looks like?
That guy.
I want him to
Yeah.
look like that.
Early 2000s Butch Walker.
Yeah, that's all I kept thinking
or,
about.
Or Wakefield.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy looked like Ryan Escalopio in the Come On Baby video.
Just the hair up, fucking wife beater, and just living it.
Timothy Olyphant, like, funnier in real life than he is in any movie that I've seen him in.
I would agree with that. I mean, he was really good. What was that
his,
show?
His clips of him on late night shows,
Good.
he's hilarious.
Yeah. Maybe
But I
he's
know
being,
he's usually just meant to play a dick on a lot of the stuff that he plays in.
well, what was that show, Justified, that he was really good in, but
Yeah.
he wasn't.
Oh,
Funny.
that was him.
No,
Yeah,
it
he was serious.
yeah.
He was good at
Where
it.
he played didn't he like rolling out of town and
Yeah.
start shooting people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, badass. He was also in that Netflix show there with fuck, what was it? Where like people were dying, they're becoming zombies and eating each other. It had Drew Barrymore in it.
Oh,
Santa Clarita died.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
funny in that, and that was really good. And then they just ended it.
that
I
show
watched
was
one
pretty
season
bad.
of it.
Yeah,
Pretty bad.
it was. I
I can't
liked it.
I can't get down with Drew Barrymore.
You
Yeah,
know,
she doesn't move the needle at all.
anymore. No, I was watching the
90s Drew Barrymore?
Sure. Yeah. I'm with you. But
Jürgen Jargon from the Jürgen Shores.
something, right? Like maybe right after Charlie's Angels, like she just like not for me.
Somehow
ever
her
since she
speech
dated-
impediment got worse.
Ever since she dated
Did she
Tom
have
Green,
a stroke and not
downhill.
disclose it?
Tom Green did something. I don't know. Fucking gave her some sausage.
Off topic, but I watched his documentary the
I
other
told
day.
you it's about a half hour too long.
But it's great.
It's
I heard
great,
it's really good. Yeah.
but it gets long in the tooth. At the end, you're like, all right, wrap it up.
Well, you're only a 90-minute guy.
It's 90 minutes long.
Yeah.
A Tom Green documentary does not
You're
need to
right,
be 90
you're right.
minutes.
It
His
needs to be
life, I
35.
mean, once his show stopped, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
But seeing the early days
Touche.
of his stuff was really cool.
Seeing the Slutmobile unblurred was fucking worth watching the documentary.
I like that.
That shit was funny.
Hearing his dad now at like 80 say the word slutmobile made it worth watching.
That's kind of funny. It's been on my watch list, so I'm gonna probably get to that soon.
It's worth it. Watch Landman too if you're on Prime.
Landman.
Prime
Yeah, the
Video.
show's great.
Hold on. What is Landman?
It's a Taylor Sheridan series, the guy that wrote like Yellowstone. And
Oh, okay.
But
not
this,
into that.
honestly, this is better.
Okay.
And I think you would like it a lot.
Yeah. Billy Bob Thornton,
Ooh.
Ali Larder,
Okay. Oh wait, I've seen clips.
Demi Moore, John Hamm.
Okay. Yeah, I like John
It's
Hamm.
about the oil business.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
I've seen clips.
Yeah.
It's worth
They
it.
may be Ali Larder clips, but I've seen clips.
Oh, you've seen. So
There's a
you've
lot
seen,
of there's a lot of meme clips going
Okay.
up.
my only
Not
complaint.
memes.
My only complaint about Landman is, and I don't know, it's everybody's guilty of it, but they clearly have 27-year-old people playing 17-year-olds, and it pisses me
That's
off.
like all of Hollywood
I was gonna say
because
it's been that way. Have you seen
Oh,
Saved
I-
by the Bell?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's like egregious.
you
Like
think James Vanderbeek was 17 years old
He-
when he played Dawson?
he looked more believable than
It's the Dawson, yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton's daughter in this show. Is all I'm saying.
Sure.
Sure.
You're only saying that because you want to think things.
Well, I mean, they show you.
Yeah,
things.
I know. I'm kidding.
This movie, they show you things.
See everything.
Yeah.
The tips, the teats, everything.
Anyways, back to the movie.
Anyways, yeah, back to this. We got James Remar or Rimmer. I don't know how to say it, as Hugo Posh, which is a great name
Yeah,
if you're going to be the head of like Vivid Video.
yeah,
Yeah.
The porn director.
Right.
He plays that role
Hugo
well.
Posh. You know, yeah, everything I've seen him in, he's in Dexter. So he's Dexter's dad in the original series. And I always thought he just felt out of place there as being like the guy that's like, hey, I'm going to teach you right from wrong. Because everything I've ever seen him play has been the bad guy.
Yeah, he's a scumbag.
Right. But here he is like perfect. The fucking part where he's got the parrot on his shoulder, he's like, get out of here, whatever he
Yeah.
says to it, and it just goes after him.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Attacks. And another scene that didn't need to happen.
You got to see the Woody, though. What was it? A Woody? What was it called?
Chitty Chitty Gangbang.
Yeah, but what was the
award?
The award was.
Oh, it was Film of the Year at the AVN.
No, but like the actual, what do they call the statue? I think it's the Woody.
I think it
it
was.
was
He's like,
the
oh, you got a Woody?
Yeah.
I wanted one of those. Goddamn. We also got Chris Marquette as Eli Brooks. Paul Dano is Tim Klitz. Ulysses Lee as Samyang. Why would that guy's name
that's
be
not even like that shouldn't even be a credited role.
Right.
But also his name is Ulysses.
Right.
Didn't see that for him.
There's a 0% chance that's his birth name.
Yeah, didn't see. I don't know though.
I mean,
Like Filipinos, depending on what nationality, is rather Americanized.
Cambodian, apparently.
But like
they were
strange
watching something
Americanized.
old, and they're like, Ulysses as it is. We're gonna
It's the
make
most
him-
American thing ever.
I know, right? Harris Laskoway as Principal Salinger. Autumn Rezer is Jane. Olivia Wilde is in this movie.
Oh, is she one of the friends
Yeah.
that the porn guy is like flirting with, kind of? Yeah.
Which you don't realize it, and
Oh,
then you
when
watch
he
it back,
like
and you're
when he's like
oh.
trying to make the guy seem cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pulls the
You
weed
can
out
tell
of
me you
nowhere.
got some serious burners at your school.
What a good.
Fucking rockets.
God damn it. She plays Kelly. Amanda Swiston is April, and Sung Hee Lee
Is clearly the Asian one.
She's Ferrari.
They should have got real. I mean, they could have been real porn stars for all I know.
So, on paper, it was supposed to be Brianna Banks and
Okay.
Jenna
Legend of the game.
Jenna Jameson. But
they probably
apparently,
wanted too much money.
I think it was the whole Vivid Video thing.
Yeah, it's probably a
is what
contractual
happened
thing.
and didn't happen.
Huh.
Which would have made it legit.
Also,
way
would have
more.
just been free advertising for their porn, so maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Could
think
have
it
been
was
a movie studio thing. Like,
I think what it was is what were they doing, right? They were starring in the porn that they were making, and
Right.
they were taking their tops off, doing whatever. I think it came to, hey, you're going to have to pay us for our stars
pay
to do
them
what they're
that
doing. Right, exactly. And they're probably like, nah, we'll just get these people. And
Right.
it'll
just-
be fine.
Yeah.
We'll get a Ferrari in here, and it'll be
A Ferrari.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Runtime on this guy 108 minutes. Like Brent said, too long for him.
I'm good. I'm
too
taking a
long
little
for
breaky
him.
break.
He's taking a little break. He's not drinking. All right, well,
I'm not drinking today.
whatever.
Just water. I didn't sleep last night. I gotta finish. Get some sleeps.
then you
Gotta get my
should
Celsius
drink.
going.
That keeps me up.
Depending on which kind, it might knock you out.
Yeah. I'll be all right.
Okay. Like I said, 108 minutes. It is long. I'll give you that for a comedy movie from this period in time too.
Yeah.
It's a long movie. But it
Then
flows.
I watched the unedited version. It was like
the unrated version
almost
adds
2
more.
full hours.
Yeah.
Would you put this? I feel like for the time period it came out, calling it a comedy movie is putting it in like a category that it fits a little outside the box of.
It does.
It's like
There's
a
some
dark
stuff,
comedy.
Yeah.
It's definitely darker than say
It's
your
got
American
some-
Pies.
It's like rewatching it now. There's like elements to it where you're like, this is really gritty and like kind
Yeah.
of sad.
Yeah, like when she gets like
Makes you
is
feel
that
really
guy
gross.
is that guy a producer or a fucking pimp? Like
Oh,
what's
he's
going on?
100% pimping people out.
Right.
Isn't that the business though? And aren't maybe they're trying to show that, and maybe that is like you were saying, it is a
That
dark
scene,
sort
that
of.
scene
yeah.
where he's like yelling at him in the convertible about
yeah.
like needing his 30 grand back,
Yeah.
and he's like, "This is my business. Don't fuck with my business." Like he's a pimp.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody gets that mad about a movie. You find somebody else to make it.
True. Very true.
But when he gives him the E, it's pretty fucking funny.
It's hilarious.
That's
pretty
hilarious.
good.
When he makes him think that he wants a blowjob from him is fucking hilarious.
Because you can tell,
You can
Emile
tell
Hirsch
he
was
was kinda
thinking
like,
about it. Like
I think I'm gonna suck this.
I could probably do
I
this.
think I'm supposed to.
This is the way I get out of this.
I really love her. Let me put this wiener in my mouth.
Also, they knew each other for about what, 12 minutes.
Hey, when you know, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how does she know anything about him when he was? By the way, he wasn't really peeping. Their
No.
houses are 10 feet apart.
Right. It's that whole like sitcom style. Hey, I'm just looking over at the birds,
Right.
and your boobs are up.
And then
Wasn't
and then
looking.
all of a sudden she's in the foyer and going,
Right.
"Take me out on the town." What?
Yeah, I mean that's a little.
But in her line of work, I feel like he wasn't a threat.
No, and maybe she's.
She knew she had the upper hand.
Well, that and she's also been surrounded by lions, so she can probably
Exactly. She can pick up on the
Realize
fact that
a
he
sheep.
is not a threat to her.
nah.
Well, not only not a threat, but kind of getting back to what she probably didn't have. She's young, right? So she's maybe being in the business for a while and never really had a good
That's
childhood.
another
Looking
thing.
for that high school
Right.
How
experience.
effing old is she?
Well, let's
in
think
the film.
maybe 19, and she just did a year of it.
My problem with this is that she's drinking champagne all over the place and ordering scotch on the rocks.
Okay, but who is going to tell a girl that looks like that in the early 2000s no?
Right.
True.
That's the other thing you got to think of here is this is, like you were saying, it's showing a different world
We
of
know people.
what's going on.
Right.
Who have been in these scenarios. You think they weren't partying their asses off too at 19 years old?
Or
We've been served in local establishments when we weren't supposed to be.
Exactly.
Right,
They will go unnamed because
Right.
they're reputable places.
and
but-
you're not a beautiful lady.
No, I'm a big fat piece of shit.
Right.
I don't know what you're
so,
talking about. He's a pretty lady.
He is. Look at him.
I do have a pretty mouth.
Belle of the ball.
The bell of the ball. The mouth
Yeah,
of
the
South.
Liberty Bell.
Ooh. I like that.
of the saggy balls.
This movie was released on April 9th, 2004. This hurts because it doesn't feel
This
that
was
old.
prime time for me.
Dude, that was 2 months before I graduated high
yeah,
school.
dude, we are.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
just are
like,
that old.
fuck. I don't like it. It was 2 years before I graduated from high school, so I feel a little younger here. But still, my God, this movie does not feel almost 20 years old.
It does when you
21 years old. Oh my God, this movie can fucking legally drink.
It feels that old when you see how easily they roll the word faggot off of their tongues.
Okay, you got one. But again, we can say that.
for fags.
The beach is for fags, and then
Yeah.
they say it like 3 times in like 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was the time.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You were allowed to
It's not
say that.
condoning it. It's just that it's said.
And what a
lot.
time it was.
It was a great time. Maybe the best time.
Steve's been working on his Trump. That's pretty good.
Some say it comes and goes, but you know, we got the best people working on it. Sleepy Joe don't know.
Dude.
Kamala. Sorry.
Him doing
It's an oxymoron. I
Dude,
know.
him doing like 2 laps
Yeah.
around Daytona
Oh
in
my
that
God.
fucking limo was so fucking funny.
Honestly, it had. Did you like watch the interview he had too?
Yeah,
right
with his
before it?
granddaughter and
Like,
shit.
what the fuck was that?
It was a PR stunt.
I understand.
There's 110,000 Floridians going, yay!
Do it for Dale.
Right, yeah.
I want to talk about something too. Did you watch anything with Cletus?
Oh, he's making NASCAR great again is what he's doing.
Brother, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It sucks he got taken out by the same woman twice and she got bullied off of social media already.
Because of it?
Yeah.
She didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
She can't drive,
Well,
but
You're
she blew a
Is
tire.
that a blanket statement? Or
No, she's not great. Amber, what's her name?
I don't know.
See, exactly.
Right,
she
exactly.
or
I know
they?
Cletus.
No, she's a she. She's
I just
a
wanted
she.
all the women to
Okay.
come for Brent. And not
She's
in a
a
good
she,
way.
her.
Not in a good way. I'll say this. So I watched it back a couple times. Even if you watch, so Cletus McFarlane put up the video of it, and it shows very clearly, and he clearly says like, not her fault. It's racing. Like,
Right.
sucks we got taken out twice by the same car, but
Right.
it happens, right? Like he didn't get taken out by her the second time. She spun out,
Right.
and he had nowhere to go.
And he zagged when he said it should have zigged.
I should have zigged when I zagged. It's hilarious. Just
Yeah.
fucking out there screaming like a bald eagle. Like,
Dude, that
God
was
damn
good.
It. God damn it.
Whatever. Single-handedly, the best thing that ever happened in NASCAR is Days of Thunder.
Well, yes.
And that's
We
all I have to say
can
about
agree
that.
on that.
We can definitely agree on that. I mean, maybe Dale and her winning the Daytona 500 for the first time after
We
trying
never
so
did
many
that
times.
movie.
98.
We it was on the docket, and then something happened. I don't remember.
I thought we did Days of Thunder.
No, it literally. I made the,
All right.
the graphics for it and everything. I made
Well,
the notes.
All right. Well,
and then,
maybe we come back to that.
Okay, all right. Maybe we come back. Maybe we should have done it for the Daytona 500. God
Well.
damn it. Dag is coming.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do Taltag.
Do that. Anyways, release date, like I said, April 9th, 2004. So the box office that week, the top 10. This used to be your favorite
Yeah,
part.
this is my
I
favorite.
like this part because I forget about movies that
It
came
makes
out
me want to go
then.
back and watch
Right.
more movies.
Right. Here's the thing. There's some movies in here that, what the fuck, is what I'm going to say. We've had some good
like-
top 10s lately because we've
Is
been
this
doing
one
some
bad?
movies. It's not that bad, but we've had some really good top 10s. We're
Yeah.
like, holy shit, what happened to the movie business? Because there were so many
They gave
bangers
up.
all the time.
There's no
Yeah,
fresh
they're
ideas.
making the 8th Jurassic Park.
Everything turned into
and it's
Fast and Furious.
Jurassic Park 2 again. That's all it is.
But I
With
love,
Scarlett Johansson.
I love The Lost World. So I'm going to go see it.
I'm gonna go see it.
And
I'll
I like
see it.
ScarJo, and I like ScarJo.
My kids
so
love
I'm in.
them.
I'm in.
But
my kids love them,
it's-
and
it's-
I like the effects have come so far. So,
But it's number 2. It's literally going back to the same island.
It is, and I'm okay with it. Okay, anyways, top 10 that week. Number 10, The Girl Next Door.
Opened at number 10.
Open at number 10.
you know, good for them.
I mean, sure. I want to say something though about this because, like, I remember this being a big movie with me and my friends back in the day, and we watched it a lot.
You were 15 years old and horny, Steve.
Yeah.
I wasn't 15, but almost.
Either way, 14, 15, horny.
Also, 2004. I'm gonna guess there's a Harold and Kumar film in here somewhere.
We'll see. Number 9, The Whole 10 Yards.
Was that the Adam Sandler?
Nope. That's Bruce Willis, Amanda Peet.
The Whole 9 yards, the second one.
Oh, never seen it.
Never
I
seen
do like
it.
Amanda
I've never
Peet.
seen the second one.
I do like Amanda Peet though.
It's okay. It's not bad. Isn't he the hitman and like
I
something
want to like
happens?
her, but I've seen Saving Silverman so many times
That you just hate
I
her?
just inherently hate her.
Yeah.
I hate her from Seinfeld too, because she lives with her boyfriend
Yep,
the
yep,
entire
yep, yep,
time, her
yep.
ex-boyfriend the entire time.
Motherfucker.
God, so many people got their start on Seinfeld.
You know, it's funny looking back how many different girlfriends Jerry had. That
It's
turned
every
out to
week,
be,
bro.
Well, no, I get that's the whole shtick of it, right?
right.
But them to turn out to be huge actresses, like other than I think there was the model that the pick episode. She never turned into anything. You know,
No.
where he's like picking his nose and he's like, but I was outside the
scared.
ring.
It wasn't a pig.
Right.
I just like how it took 20 years for them to pick up on the fact that Jerry was a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's clean, tidy, must be gay.
Right.
He's
Not that
got
there's anything
Nikes
wrong
on there
with that.
worth like $500 a pair now.
Oh, right. I don't give a fuck.
Tucks his shirts in, braided belt.
Because just living life. Number 8, Ella Enchanted.
Never
Yep.
heard of it.
Wet fart. I want to say.
Was it a
wanna
kid's
say,
movie?
No,
I want to say that was Drew Barrymore.
I think it was a rom-com. Hold on.
No.
Looking up.
No, that.
You're thinking, I know the medieval kind of movie you're thinking of with Drew Barrymore. That's not it.
Ella
no.
Enchanted. That
Oh, fuck.
is what's her name?
Yep.
Would this be a flop?
Anne Hathaway.
Would this be a
Minnie Driver? Carrie
Hugh
Elwes?
Dancy.
Heidi
I like-
Klum?
Hold on. There's some.
Carrie Elwes?
I like Minnie Driver.
Well, 51%.
Would this have been after the Princess Diaries?
Yes.
So
Under a
this was
Spell
like
to
this,
Come-
this
Watch
the
out.
sophomore slump for her.
Probably. Wow, why don't I remember what movie the fuck? Oh, I'm
Because
thinking.
why
of-
would 14 or 15-year-old you have gone to see this?
Anne Hathaway
with
is
a woman
is,
probably.
Even as
is
a
all
movie
right
buff.
though.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, Miramax. That's not good.
Ella is under a spell to be constantly obedient. A fact she must hide from her new step family in order to protect the prince of the land, her friend of whom she's falling. That sounds awful.
Yeah, I'm not for me, dog.
Yeah.
Well, you're not 8 and female, so.
You're right. But
What's number
somehow
7?
Maybe I don't know. Number 7, Walking Tall.
I didn't hate that movie.
The Rock.
And Stifler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, that's the casino movie. The Walking Tall's the casino one.
Where he's got the 2x4.
The Rundown
The
is
Rundown.
Stifler. Yeah.
That movie's great.
I love that movie.
Christopher
Yeah, that one's
Walken's
good.
in there.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Blood Diamond Mine.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Eddie Reyes Jr. is in it. And you're like, who the fuck is that, right?
Yeah, who's Eddie Reyes Jr.?
You ever seen Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze?
Maybe when I was 10.
It's great. You should watch it again.
Oh.
That motherfucker right there, Eddie Reyes Jr. is like one of the
he a
best
Power
martial artists.
Ranger?
You know,
might
he's
have been
talking
at one
about
time.
he's talking about Ninja Turtles 2,
Yeah.
Right.
the one with Vanilla Ice, and he plays Kino.
I don't know. I
You
don't
never.
Bro,
That's like that.
that's
That
the
one's
best one.
bigger than the first one.
I was the first one guy.
Really?
Okay. There's nothing wrong with
And the
that.
most recent one, the Seth Rogen one.
Nope, not a fan.
Oh, I
Didn't do it for me.
love it. The music in it's so good.
Oh, you saying the animated?
Yeah.
My kids
One
loved
problem.
it.
I got
didn't
one
like
problem
it.
with it.
If you say it's April O'Neil being black, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Not that she's black, that she's just frumpy.
Just there.
Yeah, that's a thing because April O'Neil was
She was-
supposed to be
she
like
was-
an attractive
she was,
woman.
Well, that and she was a badass too. She's like, she was
This one,
fighting.
yeah, this one is a dump truck.
I'm a dump truck.
Goddamn. But like, I'm not saying that in a bad way, and I get that you got to have movies with all inclusive, whatever. But the whole idea of April O'Neil as a character,
I'll stand for the diversity, the body positivity. Leave it at home.
right?
Right.
Make her a hot black chick. That's all I'm saying.
They wouldn't
Or
have been
just make
hanging
her
out
a
with her. She
badass.
wasn't
Or
cute.
that. That's what I'm just saying. Like, come on. That's what the monsters are there for.
Make her look like Alicia Keys. Okay.
Done.
Or
In.
Elisha
just
Cuthbert.
or just make her Alicia Keys. I don't care.
Yeah, we could go back to
Or that.
what we were talking about now.
Number 6, Scooby-Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed.
Come on, Scooby Doo. Simple Plan. Wrote
These
a
are the
song.
ones with
Freddie Prinze.
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew
in
Yeah.
it.
Lillard. They're actually pretty good.
They're not bad.
I'd have to go back and watch them. I mean, I
Avery
definitely
likes it.
watched them when I was in high school, but I was
Yeah.
probably like buzzed.
Oh yeah, watching back, they're better than you think they were because they knew what they were when they were making them.
Yeah.
So they made them that extra. Hey, there's adult jokes
Sure.
here. There's stupid things going on, and all those people.
Very
are,
extremely watchable.
It was for that demographic of the age of the people playing those roles.
Exactly.
And
also,
good for Scooby-Doo for being around for like
Ever.
70 years,
I
bro.
know. Also, Linda Carlini. Come on.
Who's that?
Grandma's boy. Come on.
Yeah.
The chick,
She had a
the
serious
chick
window.
from the Bloodline?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Velma.
She's Velma?
Yes.
Stop it.
Look it up. It's going to wreck your
Did you watch
whole
the,
life.
the show she did with Christina Applegate?
My wife did.
It was
and
really
I-
good.
And I kept like,
It was great.
this looks pretty good. Maybe the best. Sorry.
She played Velma Dinkley.
Yeah, she did.
She's
And
got a
she
very
killed it.
distinct look.
She does.
Just a classically attractive woman.
Yep. Come on. Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
No idea.
Yep. Good for her. Just killing everything she's been in.
Jinkies.
Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, you're right.
Still
Yeah,
up that's up there for me.
And it's only one season.
Yeah, I know. Pissed
crazy.
me off. And I have that one season on DVD.
It's probably wore out.
When was
Maybe.
the last time you opened a DVD?
I don't know.
Not you, you nerd.
No, the thing would be me for sure, and that's what I'm trying to think of. Like, when's the last time? I
Not
got a
since
whole,
not
Well,
since
yeah,
he
but see that
created
whole
Steve
thing over there.
TV.
Yeah,
Right,
Steve
exactly.
TV pretty much rules, by
Yeah,
the
you
way.
know, just trying to help.
Also had to
everybody
change. We were watching MXC, and I went, "This is inappropriate."
Yeah.
But the news,
The commentator.
Yes.
it's so good though. Give her another like year and a half,
Yeah.
or you know what?
Maybe 7th grade.
You and your girl just sit down when she goes to sleep and watch it and have a great
You know
time.
what
Some
we're
of the
not.
stuff
You
they
know
say
what's
on there
not going to happen in my house?
Yeah.
That.
It's hilarious.
Hey, baby, want to watch Most Extreme Challenge?
Most
from-
Extreme Elimination Challenge
Oh, okay.
You know,
with Kenny Blankenship and
If she
Guy
won't-
Ledouche.
if she
Guy
won't do that
Ledouche.
for you,
I know, right?
What was number 5? Or was that number 5?
No, that was number 6. Number 5 is The Alamo.
I don't remember that movie.
Me neither, and no one remembers The Alamo.
Apparently.
is that the thing?
oh, shit. God damn it, Steve.
I tried.
Nope.
Nope, that is Billy Bob Thornton and fucking what the fuck's that guy right there? Fucking Dennis Quaid.
I mean,
Quaid.
a lot of
Jason
hitters in it,
Patrick.
but this doesn't ring any bells for me.
Elena Hirsch, no idea. Patrick Wilson.
Well,
sure.
look at that right
Whoa.
there.
29er on
Yeah,
a
but
Rotten
fuck
Team.
those guys.
Yeah, because look at IMDb.
9 times
6.1.
out of 10, they're wrong.
And also 74% of people like this movie. so-
IMDb is usually where
Yeah,
it's
I
at.
disagree
It
with
is,
Rotten
it is.
Tomatoes.
Oh,
often.
one of the Deschanel's in there.
Ooh, okay. One of them.
Yeah.
Emily, the
Yeah.
one that no one liked.
Bones.
Oh, wait, Bones. Okay, Bones.
Bones is in
Buck
there.
Taylor. Not old Buck Taylor.
That
he's
sounds
probably
like
up
he should
there-
work for the porn company.
He's probably up there with Ulysses Lee.
Hey, Tommy Davidson. This isn't a bad cast at
No,
all.
it's not. Damian Clark. Efemo.
Omalami?
Yeah, all right. Thank you. That's good. Valeri. Good luck.
All right.
A lot of people in this. Jesus.
Stephen Chester Prince looks like Wish.com David Spade.
Yes,
or,
he does.
or Dana Carvey.
Look at that.
It looks like those two had a baby.
Next to
Rutherford Cravens.
next to Timu Joe Rogan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, number 4, Johnson Family Vacation.
Oh God! I remember the blatant pandering of the early 2000s movies.
Yeah.
Just the ridiculous
Terrible.
black comedies that came out.
Barbershop 17.
What was the
17.
what was Airplane or no
Soul
Snakes
Plane.
on a
Soul
Plane.
Plane.
Oh,
That's what it
sorry.
was.
Motherfucking
Fucking
snakes.
terrible.
They need to make Soul Plane and Snakes on a Plane, the sequel of both of them together.
Snakes on a Soul Plane.
Yeah, exactly. See, he's in it. He knows what's
Hey,
going
we got
on
enough
here.
FAA problems in this country right now.
100%.
Yeah.
You're right.
How about plane land safely?
Yeah, they're
The
falling
end.
out of the sky.
Haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah, apparently.
God damn it. Top 3 that week, no particular order. Then you guys got to guess them. We got The Passion of the Christ,
Number 1.
Home on the Range, and Hellboy.
Passion it had to be number 1.
I think 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna go Passion, Hellboy, the other one.
What's Home on the Range?
I think it's an animated movie.
It sounds like it. Or is it a Olsen twins movie?
Also sounds like it could have been a Kevin Costner film.
It could be- you're absolutely right. By the way, Brent, you could just leave that window up. You don't got to keep
Oh,
closing
okay.
it every time. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, look at little cows.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah.
Oh, Estelle
doesn't ring a
Harris.
bell.
Fucking main Dame Judi Dench, Jennifer Tilly, Estelle Harris, Joe Flaherty. I don't know who that is.
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid, Patrick Warburton, Steve Buscemi. Holy shit, this is
Damn.
stacked.
Both Quaid brothers in the top 10 that year.
Quaid.
Good for them.
Patrick Warburton.
Good.
God.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Guys, what team? I say that, dude, every time. And people are just like, "Well, yeah, guys, what team?"
High five.
That scene in Ted where he's talking about like blacking out and sending text messages, he's like, He's like, I'm not gay. I don't know. Maybe I am.
And
And then being Ryan Reynolds there too.
talk
who doesn't say a
about
fucking
being okay
word.
with being typecast too. He just doesn't give a
Good
shit.
for him, man. Hey,
If
send
I
it.
could
He-
make a career solely off being
Dude,
like
being putty
Yeah.
for 30 years. Yeah,
just
I'm David
talking
Putty.
like yourself and doing like a cut rate De Niro face.
yeah.
The scene in which he's sitting on the couch, literally staring into nothingness, and then the phone rings, and he's like, "Yeah, it's fucking great." Because, like, let's be real, we watch a lot of Seinfeld.
I watch it every night.
Most episodes, what you've got to think each scene is what, like 15 to 20 seconds long,
At the most.
right? Unless there's like a long-winded something. That scene is on the screen for longer than it should be because it's just, yeah. Good.
So funny.
All right, it was number 1, The Passion of the Christ. Number 2, Hellboy.
Oh,
number
Vinny
3,
got
Home
it.
on the Range. Look at you,
Congratulations.
Vinny. I will
Fucking own
say,
it.
Hellboy
First
is,
show back,
is,
killing
killing it.
Hellboy was the guy from
Perlman.
Anarchy Pancakes.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Ron Perlman
Yeah.
and
Anarchy
Guillermo del
Anarchy
Toro.
Pancakes.
Sorry, we have a
What the
board. We have a
fuck?
board game called Anarchy Pancakes.
So
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
There
Sons
it
of
is.
Banana bread at work, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
I will say that movie's better than people give it credit for. The second movie is just as good. And then for whatever reason, the studios were like, nah, we're not going to make a third one. We're just going to reboot it with David Harbour from Stranger Things. And it was fucking terrible.
It took me forever to get into comic book movies, anyways, because I didn't
I don't
care
mind
about any of that
the
shit when I
what's
was
it
younger.
called? Graphic novel
Sure.
type movies.
And that's what that would
Yeah.
be exactly, right? It's even though it's a comic book movie, it's still more of dark and like a mysterious cinema experience
took-
versus, oh, it's just a comic book come to
Yeah.
life.
It took me having kids, and now I can watch like the Marvel movies
Sure.
and stuff like that. I still like the Batman movies are more my speed because
Yeah.
I like
And those are-
dark kind of shit
That's
like
exactly
that.
what that would be, too. So, yeah.
Don't we
yeah.
have a new one coming out soon?
The new Batman?
Yeah.
So they're doing the Batman 2 with, what's his face from Twilight?
Robert Pattinson.
Which is going to probably be really fucking good because I don't know if
I loved the first one.
Okay,
with him.
good. I was going to say, that was...
I still haven't watched
It was
it.
emo Batman. That's fine.
It's to me the best Batman that's been on screen because it's the only Batman that he's actually a detective and he's
Right.
doing detective things instead of just like, yeah, I'm fucking smart. Of course he did this. You know,
Right.
like he actually has to figure shit out. And it's really well acted, really well shot. There's some.
I still
fucking-
think the Kylo Ren first Christian Bale one is my favorite.
That's a good one.
yeah, Batman Begins.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the Robert Pattinson one, but all the endless amount of memes that came out with that goddamn Nirvana song on it
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
that ruined that fucking song for me.
me. Yeah. But I'll say this: watch it. It's
Yeah.
really
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
good.
It's definitely
I'll
worth
get around
watching.
to it.
You know
With
it's
all
on
my
Steve
free
TV
time,
too.
Steve, I'll
It
get
is.
around to
It's
it.
definitely.
Yeah, all the free time he's got going on.
You got so much free time. You only need to
planning
like,
weddings
have
and having babies and
3
shit.
hours of your day to spend to it because it's a long ass movie.
That's cool.
Also, there's a penguin.
Do it on the clock.
Yeah, do it on the clock. There's a penguin show that came out on HBO Max. That's
I want to watch that too.
really fucking
I
good.
want
And
to watch
that's the
that.
Irish guy, right?
Mhm.
What's his name?
Colin Farrell.
Yeah. But
And
but
looks
apparently
nothing
doesn't
like
look
him.
like yeah.
Unrecognizable.
Well, he's in the movie as penguin, so you have to watch the movie first.
Okay.
Because then the show doesn't
Oh,
really
there's
make
a
sense.
type spinoff.
So is it it gives
I
you
didn't know
literally
that. I
right
didn't know
after
that.
the
this
movie.
gives you the
Okay.
backstory of how he becomes the penguin, or
No,
is
well,
it
kind
just
of,
like
kind
a
of. It's
sole
I don't want to
focus on him?
Yeah, I don't want to give anything away, but literally, it's the movie happens.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in the movie, not going to.
I watched the second Joker recently.
Why?
Did you watch
Just because
the
I
first?
wanted to see why.
watch-
Yes,
Okay,
but I
okay.
wanted to see why everybody was shitting on it so
Is
hard.
it that bad?
It's
Is it a musical like everybody said it fucking
yeah,
was?
it's
Yeah, yeah.
music heavy.
And
without,
I love the lady.
listen,
but
without all the music, storyline holds up. It's just it's an egregious amount of Lady Gaga singing.
It insists upon itself.
Yes.
Sorry, no. Just to get back to the penguin, it's worth watching. It's really well done. It's on the same like thought process, idea, looking, whatever. What am I doing wrong? You farting over here? That's fine. You know who sits in that seat normally?
Brent's over
Wally?
here.
Yeah,
Brent's
you know
over
he's
here
just
farting his
all
ass
day.
off retard style.
It's fine. It's 2025. We can say whatever we want. Man. Budget time. What do we think it costs to make The Girl Next Door?
oh my god, if it cost $7.5 million, I would be super surprised.
They had to make those all those trophies. And bits and
I don't know.
stuff.
I'm gonna go 10.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sticking
That's
to
your guess?
7.5.
People were just throwing money at shit back then.
That's true too.
Yeah, I
And the
guess
world was a different place with a lot more money.
It's true. I guess 20 million. The actual retail budget, 25 million.
Holy
Ooh,
shit!
There's no way
They
they,
didn't
made
make
that
that
back.
Well, we're going to find out. What do we think it made box office overall?
I'm sticking with my 10.
I'm sticking with my 7.5
I think it was
ish.
7.5.
It was
Okay,
number
all
10 on a pretty loaded list.
Yeah, so I mean, that was its first week. Remember, there's
But
a
then,
lot of
but then how
movies.
long was it in theaters?
I mean, you got it back then, probably.
Because if you're number
6
10
months.
and you don't progress from that,
You're absolutely right, but you
you're
got to
getting
think.
pulled.
Like, let's look at.
I definitely did not see it in the theater.
See, I'm
I
trying
know
to
that.
remember. I probably
Pretty
did.
sure I watched it at Matt Jager's house.
Nice. You got to think like an American Pie debuted really low, and then word of mouth made it.
Yeah,
a
but-
huge.
Yeah, I
movie.
don't think this had that pull.
There
though.
is no way. It didn't have the soundtrack.
I agree with you. I'm just saying though.
The soundtrack in this movie is lacking.
Yeah.
There's a couple
For
songs.
Every
but
now
for
and then.
like the time period,
Yeah, I needed
where
a
every
Sugar Cult song
soundtrack
or
was
something.
like a hitter.
Yeah.
This
the
one
whole
was not
Sugarcoat
doing it.
album on Van Wilder. We just need it all.
Yeah, you needed Sugar Cult or Phoenix TX. You needed something.
Yeah.
Something.
Shit. Even the fucking Rob Schneider movie,
Which one?
where he becomes, it's me,
All,
Jessica.
yeah, all of the,
Jessica.
but all of those like really
that,
goofy.
had two Butch Walker songs
yeah,
in it.
all
Yeah.
of those goofy ass movies, they had like a record label in their pocket.
True.
Because
That's
you'd
something you
get
don't
like
think
the
about.
new guy
Yep.
had like Simple Plan, and then clips from the
God,
new
that
guy
movie
were in the
sucks.
video for the Simple Plan
I
song.
like it. It's
Because you
I
kind
love-
of look like that guy.
DJ Qualls? What? Pull him up.
I just picked nerd.
Jamie, pull that up.
Just a big under. My thing. So what you're not even thinking about. Let's say Sony makes a movie, right? Well, they have whatever Sony artists they have.
Steve does not look
No,
like
I do
fucking
not look
DJ
like that dude.
Qualls.
You know he's gay.
Is he?
He came out recently and said, "Yeah, he's been
Really?
gay this whole time."
It's because he ate
not that
that.
there's anything wrong with
because
that.
he ate that ass French toast.
Yeah, you're right. God damn it. How
He
is it?
actually looks
He's
more
really
like
good.
Tom. What's his name from
Tom, what's
Tom York.
Live? Yeah, Tom York
Oh,
or
yeah.
Radiohead.
good for him. Just doing his thing, just living his life.
Sucking
Actual.
the cock.
Human
So,
personification of a
by the way,
mouse.
I guessed 50 million for box office.
Ain't no way.
Total box office.
Total box
all right,
office
So we're,
over
all right.
50
I was
million.
thinking opening week, but
No. For total box office, the whole time has been in the
Total?
box office.
I don't know. I feel like I would need to know how long it was in theaters, but I'll go 15.
I was gonna. All right, I'm gonna go 19.
19. So opening weekend, it made $6 million.
Okay.
Overall, it made 30.4 million.
Okay. So it
But still
covered
considered a flop.
That would be a flop.
a flopperino.
It didn't double
not-
its. It
not-
didn't double its payoff.
It
so.
didn't. I would say not a crazy flop. You got to think back in this time,
Right.
you're making your money on DVDs, right? Like that
Yeah.
comes out with that unrated cut. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That motherfucker sold.
Oh,
Sure.
100%.
Come on.
You think about how many people thought that in an unrated cut you were going to see her
Yeah.
nude,
Right.
and then
So people bought it.
you
We're like,
didn't.
God damn it. I got
And
the
then you
wrong fucking
didn't.
thing. Yep. No, whatever. Tomatometer time. Rotten Tomatoes score. What do you think critics and audience gave it out of 100%?
I have a feeling the audience is probably going to be higher, like it usually is.
Sure.
Audience around 60. Critics probably somewhere in the upper 30s. We'll go 35.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
critics
I'm okay with that.
29,
Ooh, pretty low.
audience 58.
58. Okay, that's not bad. I guess critics 55, audience 75. It's actual critics 56,
Okay,
Wow,
audience 69.
nice.
Thank you.
how appropriate.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, come on. Any other movie?
Eli would be stoked.
He would be.
Oh, I was like,
Booker for me.
Not Eli Black.
I was like, what? What are we talking about
Eli
here?
from the movie, the tripod guy.
Also, when Homeboy gets the tape, Timothy Olyphant,
Yes. He doesn't watch it.
and I know, but he just shows up to his parents' house. Nobody knows who this guy is, and Emile Hirsch walks in like, "Oh, this man wants to have a talk with you," and they're all just sitting at the table. Wouldn't they go, "Well, what's this about?"
Well, they kind of do, and he's trying to call his bluff, like he's not going to show the tape, right?
Right.
So he's like, "Show him."
Well, what was
Fuck
it? I don't know, man.
He wanted him to admit all this shit that he would come out and say whatever, so he would get his stuff back or whatever, or
Right.
give him the thing.
So speaking to Brent's point earlier, let's dive into that.
Let's dive.
So they make this tape
Right?
on prom night,
Yeah.
and I don't know about you guys, but an awful lot of people in my senior class were 17 fucking years old when we graduated.
That's
Well,
true. I was.
they had the release forms, right? So they had it to where it'd have to be 18. And
at
I'm
least
sure
18.
they might have picked.
Just assume everybody that was in that senior class was born in January.
Sure. Let's go with that.
You
Let's
have
go
to.
with that.
You have to make the movie work.
Yes, you absolutely have to.
Yes. Even Klitz.
Even Klitz's big fat wiener. Apparently,
What a
Fence.
career he's had since then.
Dude, out of anybody in this movie,
He was not the one I would see being the shooting star.
Eli. I
He's
thought.
surpassed Emile Hirsch easily.
Oh my God, dude. Speaking of the Batman that we were just talking about, he is the Riddler in that movie, and he's done a great
Paul
job.
Dano.
Look how good
Look at
good
his
looking cat.
look at his resume.
Good looking cat. What was the movie with Hugh Jackman and whatever? Prisoners?
huge Jack
Prisoners,
man.
dude.
Prisoners great.
I have watched Prisoners probably 10 times. I love that movie.
It's a great movie. It's long,
It's so fucked, but
But
it's such a good movie.
but it's good. Keep going down. It'll get,
Oh, filmography.
or you
There
can
we
do that.
go.
So look, what do we got? Little Miss Sunshine. Fast Food
Yeah, he was great in
Nation,
that, too.
There Will Be Blood. I completely forgot about that. Gigantic about this movie.
Oh, he was in Wild.
His
Where the Wild Things Are.
Woodstock.
Little Miss Sunshine when
yeah.
he's just obsessed with Friedrich Nietzsche.
Cowboys and
I
Aliens.
was gonna say that's a Steve movie
I
right there.
completely forgot about that movie.
Never seen it.
Fucking
He was in 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
that makes sense. Fucking so it's James Bond, the new James Bond, and Indiana Jones come together to fight fucking aliens, and because Olivia Wilde's in it,
He
she's
was
in
the
it.
Riddler.
Yeah.
Get the
Dumb
fuck
dude,
outta
Dumb
here.
Money, great movie.
Oh hell yeah! I watched that a couple months ago. That movie's awesome.
You know what's also a great movie?
It made me wanna buy
hold on,
crypto.
Go back down. Go back down.
or,
Go back
or
down.
stocks.
Swiss Army Man. I want you to click on that and read me the synopsis.
2016 American surrealist comedy drama film written and directed by Daniel Scheinert and Daniel Kwan.
No, that's not really saying the
and there,
synopsis.
hold on. All right, Swiss Army Man premiered.
Plot,
Plot.
right there.
Hank Thompson, a man marooned on an island, is on the verge of hanging himself, but sees a corpse wash up on the beach. He tries to resuscitate it, but the corpse bemuses him with its incessant flatulence. So a farting corpse. As the tide begins to wash the corpse away, Hank watches as its flatulence propels the corpse around on the surface of the water.
What the fuck?
I want you to see
and
something.
this is him and Daniel Radcliffe.
Him and Harry Potter.
Hank immediately mounts the corpse and rides it across the
Two
ocean
of like the
jet
younger
ski.
Hollywood go-to guys are just farting in the water.
It's fucking great because exactly how you're saying it is what happens.
What is that like? What is the obsession with farts in movies like that? Because like
give a fuck.
that
It's
Robert
hilarious.
Pattinson movie, The Lighthouse.
Yeah. He's just farting the whole
It's
time.
just all fart
It's
humor
all
in
farts.
black and white.
Yeah, and it's hilarious. Hilarious. Farting jet ski.
I mean,
Now I want to watch this movie.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
can we get? Yeah, is there a clip of just the farts
right here? Maybe.
when you get past this one? Oh my God! Shorten your intro.
There you go, right there. Just keep it there.
Clits. You're be fucking kidding me, right? Oh, he is about to hang himself.
He's gonna kill himself, and then somebody talks him out of it with their asshole.
A dead guy. Harry Potter just washes a bunch through our dead.
So
after-
Daniel Radcliffe, why is it spraying water?
It's hilarious.
This is great.
And this wasn't a short film. This is a feature film.
Full length.
And you watched the whole fucking thing?
Yes, I did.
Steve,
You know me.
too much time, my guy.
I watch art, and this is art.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Fast forward a little bit.
If I'm already
Keep going,
off
keep
it
going,
and a
keep going,
dead
keep
guy
going, keep
washes
going,
up
keep going.
busting ass,
Keep
I'm
going.
definitely kicking the bucket out.
It's a jet ski. A genius.
Beavis and Butthead.
The fact that it's so like
Look at the way.
majestic.
Jeez, what the? There's no. This was a whole like hour and a half movie, Steve.
Yeah, other stuff happens, obviously, but he's doing other stuff with a dead body, and it's great. And it's Daniel Radcliffe.
This is ridiculous. Oh my
Kicked it
god.
into high gear.
It's got 4 low. That's the intro of the movie, by the way. That's the fucking intro of the movie.
How high were they when they went? Yeah, this is a great.
Listen, I
idea.
got a great idea.
And you
It's
know
gonna
what?
be the best idea you've ever seen.
We're getting Harry Potter for the
You're right.
farting guy.
Well, there was a time where Daniel Radcliffe would take any movie that
Wasn't
didn't
anything
the
like it.
farthest
Yep.
away from Harry Potter.
I can't blame him. You want to get away from it, you know what I
that
mean?
Skinhead movie he did was good, where he's the FBI agent that infiltrates them. That was a good movie.
There's another movie called Swiss Army, not Swiss Army, something Hands. I can't remember what it is. And he has, Akimbo, Guns Akimbo.
Yes.
And he has guns literally bolted to his hands, and he can't do anything but use these guns. It's great. Wild. It's crazy.
I don't know how to get back on topic after a
Well, we're going to. You ready?
jet ski.
We have a new thing that you guys haven't seen on here. It's called the IMDb top and lowest reviews.
Oh.
So we go and we look at IMDb. I have them here, and it's the top review and the lowest review, and I'm going to read them for you.
This is great. I actually like this.
There you go. Top review is from Arliss, just Arliss, November 7th, 2006. This person says,
So,
again, we're
19 years ago almost.
19 years ago. I watched this movie tonight for the first time and wasn't expecting much from it. I am not a big fan of comedies and especially teen comedies. I bought this about 2 years ago and it is the unrated version. I've come to realize unrated in Hollywood is just a way to make a movie sell. It's like they show you the PG-13 version in theaters and then show you the R-rated version on DVD, yet they call it unrated. I'm here to
about
tell
6
you...
more minutes of film.
Right. I am here to tell you it's not that nasty. It doesn't push the envelope or shock anyone, but I loved it. It had so much heart and soul that I finished it thinking, wow, I laughed my ass off. I shed tears because it hit some personal notes, and I won't ever forget seeing it. I had to give it a perfect 10 score rating because it impressed me that much. I love these characters and thought they were well casted and worked so good together. Not a lot of big actors, and I think that helps make a movie seem more real. The story was great, and it was very original, and I think if you haven't seen this movie, then yes, go buy it or rent it or whatever, because you will like it, I promise. 10 out of 10.
5 stars.
5 stars. Yeah.
I mean, hey.
Okay.
So it struck a personal chord with that fella. Maybe
guess weird.
maybe
He had
his
a-
mom's a porn
Weirdly.
star or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That, or his neighbor came in and was like, you look like one.
Right.
Or he's just addicted to porn.
Or that, and he's like, I've seen this a million times.
Right.
Got stuck in the dryer. I don't.
Enough of that.
The low score is from QORMI. Cormy? This is December 26th, 2010. So right after Christmas, this person went, guess what I'm going to do?
Ruin.
Shit all over this movie.
Right.
Despite the fact that the premise was removed as far from reality as possible, I did get a few laughs during the first half of the film. Just 2 or 3. Not much for 90 minutes. I can watch my dog or cat for 90 minutes and get more laughs. We have to assume that all teenage boys are into porn. We have to assume that a girl who makes a living wiping DNA off her face is very together and desirable. We have to believe that a boy's parents approved of his porn interests. We have to believe that a pornographic sex infomercial tape was bought by every high school in the country to show in health ed class. Even though it contains full nudity, guess this person hasn't seen sex ed class fucking videos.
See a whole
We have
baby
to
coming out.
Remember the
believe.
Miracle of Life?
Oh, I seen that baby.
Ugh.
That
That was
fucking
full
all
nude.
that was
full
a hairy
bush.
head.
Full bush.
I remember.
She's squeezing out turds. It was awful.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
They
have to
really try to
believe-
talk you out of it.
Yeah.
It kind of made me like, I'm good, dude. We have to believe that this sex tape made a teenage boy millions. We have to believe that a skinny porn star producer kicks butt on 4 huge high school varsity players. That doesn't make any sense. And they run away like sissies. Once again, this movie is complete trash. 1 out of 10.
You didn't even need to finish reading
No, that
it.
guy's
I
just
know,
an
but we
asshole.
got-
That guy's very spiteful.
Right.
And like the whole thing, like, oh, we have to assume. We have to. Shut the. Anytime
but
you're
here's
watching a movie, you're
movie.
buying into a story anyway.
Right.
Exactly.
You're automatically making assumptions about these characters. That's how you form your opinions of them.
Right.
You don't know their whole fucking life.
Exactly. This is why I like this
I
thing.
don't like this guy.
No, this is why I like this segment, because we have not, and we've been doing this since we started the new series, if you will, here in January.
The new season.
The new season. Ooh, I
Season
like
like
that.
5.
27. You could pick the best movie you've ever seen in your life. I guarantee you there's a 1-star review.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure Shawshank Redemption has bad reviews.
The 3 of us sitting here could each just throw out our favorite movie, and the other 2 could find holes in it.
Yeah, we did that once. It was
It's
called
possible.
South Park.
Oh my God. Let's not bring that. Well, maybe no, we're good.
No, I'm just messing.
Well,
Things
like-
I will say that he did get right, though. For being a comedy, the comedy falls away very fast.
Very fast.
It is very front heavy.
Most of
in
the
comedy.
laughs
Yeah, yeah.
are in the beginning when you're getting introduced to his bonehead friends.
You're right.
and Things like that.
Yep.
But
I want to know how he got away with wearing a Vivid Video hat to school.
They didn't know,
they didn't know.
right? Who's gonna know if you're not?
Or if they did know,
there.
they didn't want to call you out about it
Because then they-
you know that they
Right,
know.
right.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't be that teacher.
I like it. Yeah.
Then you're like half the male teachers in 2002 at ChomsCon.
Oh no.
Let's not.
We're gonna tell stories.
Let's not.
Anyways,
We'll omit names.
Oh no, just
he
being a dick.
named names. No, I get what you're saying with it being front half comedy, but like the story of itself kind of has to be a little bit more forefront in the second half because it is kind of not a sweet story, but like a story that needs legs to walk on for it to work.
Yeah.
So you have to feel something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't just be like dick and fart jokes and then
And there's
okay,
still
now you
the-
gotta feel about this.
Yeah,
Whatever.
there are still the laughs. Like, I mean, they're not the funnier parts of the funny stuff,
But
yeah, like when they go to the nightclub and Eli and Klitzy are acting like they're directors and
Oh,
they're
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
down talking
Mule.
to that fucking the dude Mule's girlfriend.
Yep.
That's pretty comical. I mean, it's not a funny thing to me, but it's
But
like
it's funny.
slapstick comedy
Yeah,
for
it's
that
funny.
movie.
By the way,
wait,
good on
yep.
Dion Phaneuf.
Oh yeah. Isn't that Sean Avery's sloppy seconds?
Yeah. Also got
Oh.
him kicked off the Dallas Stars
Yeah.
just for saying it.
Hilarious. But you do what you got to do.
Yeah. My biggest thing is that she had more natural beauty than most of like the it girls of the early 2000s.
wasn't-
How did she not get any more roles than like 2?
She was in a lot more movies than you think.
Really?
Yeah.
Look right there. House of
She's an
Wax
old
was
school.
big. Captivity was a little big.
okay. Yeah.
24
for 38 seconds.
House of Wax, which I
House of
saw
Wax
in
was big.
theaters.
24 was big, right? She was in that.
24. The
The
show?
show, yeah, with Jack Bauer. Come on, she was Jack Bauer's daughter, dude.
I never watched a single
But then
episode.
nothing really noteworthy for a while.
Oh, I forgot about
Weed Eater.
Goon.
Yeah,
That's the second one though, where it wasn't that big.
it wasn't as good.
You know what? You're kind of right. Well,
But then she's in. But that's just movies. Then she did the.
She did
She
TV
did the
shows.
Ranch,
Yeah,
which
the
she was.
Ranch.
Oh, The Ranch was good until it wasn't.
Yeah, but
It
what,
wa-
like she was in some other stuff.
Popular Mechanics for
Are You
Kids.
Afraid
That
of the
was my
Dark? I
jam.
mean, that's the pinnacle of your career right there.
That was a late iteration of it, though.
Don't you worry about it.
no, it wasn't.
99, that's a late iteration.
Those dates could
early,
be off too.
The early 90s are the best ones.
But those dates could be wrong.
Mad
We're talking about
TV.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, true.
Tim and Eric.
Tim and Eric.
Wow.
Ugh.
It is Drag Race. I think it's one of those things. So look at
Which is just a typical Tuesday in
so
Quebec.
I want to Quebec there, bud. I want to make a correlation here
Montreal.
with Seth Rogen's best friend. What's his name there?
The guy that he writes with.
Yeah, fucking. He's in Goon.
What the fuck is
Jay Baruchel.
Jay Baruchel
So
with the maple leaf tat on his chest.
yeah, same thing where he like was in a bunch of stuff and then he was like, "This ain't for me. I'm just gonna go back home to Canada and do my thing." The funny thing is, Popular Mechanics for Kids, the hosts of that show
Huh?
was Jay Baruchel and Elisha Cuthbert.
Was that like Bill Nye the Science Guy for Canada?
Yeah,
All right.
which was kind of funny. Maybe they have like a kinship of something, and it was like the same where it was like, "Hey, look, this is cool. We're making it, but at the same time, I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm not feeling this, and it's too much."
Hold on.
What?
I
Lucky
just
girl.
wanted to point out that she was in Airspeed alongside Joe Montana.
Montana.
I said Joe Montana. I'm a big Joe Montana guy.
I like Joe Montana
Ian-
and his lazy
yeah.
eye.
Ian the Shark.
Did he die recently?
No.
Who died? That was like. I swear I heard he died. I guess not. Good for him.
This
Montana.
man's been married for 50 years.
He's still kicking. He's probably is he
Good for
still
him.
doing
Arlene
is he still doing
Farrell.
episodes of Criminal Minds?
Probably. Whatever pays the bills, right?
Right.
Good for him, though. Good for him. Ian the Shark. Turn it up to 11. Sorry. All right, who is our favorite
Warp
character?
speed, Mr. Zulu.
Who is our favorite character in The Girl Next Door?
All right, you guppies. The Lone Rangers.
You can't pluralize lone. Why not?
Just takes a fucking beer. Anyway, favorite character.
Yeah.
He
Hold
drinks
on.
that Pepto
The part at
Bismol and
the
chases it
end,
with
and- hold on.
Budweiser.
The part at the end when they're playing in the prison and Rex is like humping the black
Yeah.
guys, but Ian's doing like this weird whatever thing.
Yeah.
It gets me every time. I don't know why. I just start
And
geeking.
suddenly he's wearing a blazer,
right.
Yeah. Yeah. He washed his hair.
taking his job
Um,
seriously.
Yeah.
What's the rain? Sorry.
Easy listening. I fucking love that movie.
It's so good. It holds up too,
It's
dude.
great.
There's also a deleted scene. Oh wait, no, that's another movie. Never mind. Another Brendan Fraser movie for another time. Continue.
He's a cop. Fuck it. I honestly think it's Timothy Olyphant's character.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
He's grimy, and there's no redeeming factors. Like, he is like a piece of shit the entire movie. Like, he doesn't like have a change of heart or nothing. He's just like, no, I'm a grimy porn guy. And at the end, he gets taken care of too. Like, he gets brought on board. It's like, God damn it. He tried to like kill you and get you arrested.
Well, he understood what he was trying to teach him, I guess, right? Like that. Don't trust anybody, because he really says that to him in the beginning. Think about it, right?
He
He says,
he learned a lot from that guy.
right. So he's gonna be the.
He also laced him with ecstasy.
He likes
and
to
out of an aspirin
dose you
bottle.
with E. Whatever. That's gonna swell up. You might want to take.
He
some.
gave a fucking monumental speech.
He did. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Come on, like it. I still
Also,
say that to
falling
this
in
day.
love is not moral fiber.
You know, you're right. You're right.
It's not.
The other guy should have won, and he did.
And he did. Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah.
You can't show up late to your whatever speech, high on ecstasy,
With a bloody nose.
with a bloody nose
And
not know
forehead,
where you are.
and a Harry Potter forehead.
Right, and expect to get in. That's not moral fiber.
She's aged
and a lady,
fantastically.
and a
too.
lady of the night on your arm.
Right,
To
exactly.
top it all off.
And everybody knows because they've seen the videos.
Right.
Right.
Like your dad's friend that comes
Sorry.
over all the time that's suddenly at the
Right.
titty bar.
Exactly. Like,
Dude,
this girl looks
that's
familiar.
the best scene on the planet.
I haven't seen your
That
black
guy's
ass
got-
in ages.
The guy's got big fake titties in his face. He's like, so how's that scholarship thing going?
Yeah. That's fucking good.
He just yelled, Peterson, come on, man. I haven't seen your black ass in ages.
Okay, so I want to piggyback off of him. My favorite character is him as well. Like, he just encapsulates that character so well.
Yeah.
That it's there. It is right there. Top.
There it is.
Top. Just hit it. What the fuck is he on? Yeah, hit it again.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
It's just hey. I think it's just hey.
That's effing stupid.
That's
Peterson.
Dude, what are you doing?
Oh,
Is
come
it just
on,
the
man.
whole-
this is terrible.
The next clip.
What did you click on?
Yeah, you. Get over here.
All right,
What is
this
yarn clip?
Well, no, go to the next one.
What is yarn clip? It's awful.
I don't know.
God damn, Peterson. Haven't seen your black ass in ages.
Does it do? Is it the whole movie?
Know you? What the fuck's your problem?
Keep going.
I just fucking with you, man.
It's the whole.
awful.
It's the whole movie.
Hey, you know my friend Maddie here, right?
This is awful.
This is awful.
F you.
You know what?
What is he in though? This is like,
Seinfeld?
Maddie's first time.
yes, it's Mr. Lippman.
No.
No, yes,
It's her first boss before she gets the guy with
It's
Mullen
the-
Springs.
no, this is the guy at
Yeah.
the publishing company.
Yeah.
And Stumps, the
Oh yeah. Goddamn.
top of the morning
Yep.
muffin place.
Yep. Genius idea. Let's be real.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
I do it every morning.
That's what I'm saying.
I still eat the stump,
Yeah.
but
Who wants stuff?
you butter the top,
The best part is the fucking homeless people. Who wants to eat these stumps?
right? Yeah, like they wouldn't eat
Right.
perfectly good muffins.
Good for them. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. My favorite character is Timothy Olyphant. Just
Olyphant? What'd
whatever.
you just say?
Oliphant.
Nobody ever gets his name right.
Yeah.
you're right.
We're just going for it. Especially me. He's just great in it. He perfectly encapsulates the character and just crushes it.
He plays that
encapsulates.
role to a T.
Yeah,
Almost like that is him.
Yeah. Just to
believable.
Just to give an honorable mention to a character, the party guy that's like, yes, I'm young. I'm gonna do that little guy.
It's so hard.
It's funny. We haven't even really talked about that
We
whole
haven't talked about
subplot.
the fucking movie.
I mean, that's what we do here. Let's be real.
I mean, look,
The wheels fell
boy
off this
meets
one
girl, boy bangs girl, eventually in a limo.
But first,
Nice and slow.
maybe want to do it
Incredibly
in a hotel
cliche.
room. How would you not do it
You
at
want
that
to talk
point?
about how hard you cringe when he like decides he's gonna be a cool guy and take her out,
Dude.
and he puts on that
That leather jacket.
oversized shitty leather jacket.
Yeah.
Looks like it came from Wilson's at
Yep.
the St. Charles Town Center.
I can still smell it. Right on the bottom there, right at
Yeah.
the bottom of the escalator.
He puts on that shitty leather jacket. Guys needed a haircut for a year,
yeah.
For a year.
and then pulls out that bottle of Jack and was like, "What? I thought you liked to rock." The way he said that, I was like, "I ain't punch him."
Well, the funny thing is, you can see her demeanor go, "Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. This is. I liked you because you weren't this. So
Yeah.
fine, let's do it. Fuck you. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna be,
But also,
and give her credit for that. Like,
it's almost like she's out of my league where she just like, oh, this guy is safe and won't hurt me.
yeah, I think that's the thing here. And she.
Yeah, but then she sees him turn that, like, try to be that guy, and she's like, I thought there was more to you.
Right.
But they work it out.
Moral fiber.
Well, clearly.
Moral fiber, yeah. She's still.
She does
driving
look.
around that
She does
fucking
look great when
bug.
she's at the convention.
I'll give you that.
In
In the
the
Athena
hosiery.
wig.
In
There
the
wasn't
hosiery.
a single time in the early 2000s where she didn't look great.
This is great. Hey, relax, Rich. We're just having fun. Mitch. My name's Mitch. I love you.
So, Vinny, you're going with the party guy?
I mean, I'm going to go with Timothy Olyphant.
Oh, three for
we're all
three.
doing it.
I'm
Okay,
going
all right.
honorable mention to the party guy
Okay,
because that part just makes me fucking laugh.
Okay, all right, touche. I like it. So then, favorite part or scene? What do we got? What's our favorite?
There's this scene where Timothy Olyphant rides a guy farting around the ocean. No.
Fart jet ski scene.
Yeah. What a good band name, the Fart Jet Skis.
That's an
Great
awful
death
band
metal
name.
band
I don't
name.
give it two.
Imagine it in that font that you can't read. Fart
Yeah.
jet ski.
Right.
Fart jet ski, blood dumpster.
That'd be great.
Favorite scene.
There's a lot to this movie. Think about
well,
it,
there's
right?
a lot of scene cuts. That's for goddamn sure.
There is a lot of like individual scenes, like very short,
Like worse
scenes.
than the Lucasfilm, I tell you.
The wipe. No, it's funny. Like there's a lot to build to create the story to then make the story go. Then once the story's going, there's still a lot that needs to be done to wrap it up. It's wild.
You know, also, you know what bothered me a little bit
Oh no.
is when Eli figures it out because he's like the porno guy.
Sure.
And shows him. He's not the least bit like, oh, fuck, this is kind of cool. He's just like, no, man, this is not real. I love her. I've known her for 2 days.
He should
Like-
be freaking out more.
Yeah.
Not.
I don't
I
understand
think
how he wasn't more angry with.
Eli.
Well,
Think about it.
No,
That's your,
well,
he found
okay,
it. He's the
so
porn guy.
You
Whatever.
be angry with your friend for how he handled it because he handled it like a dick.
Yeah.
Okay, come check
He was
this out in
not
the AV
sensitive
room.
to your feelings
You're
at all
right,
about
you're
it,
right.
but also you're a high school guy, so you're like,
But yeah,
to
but
quote the movie,
Right.
you're being a fag.
Yeah.
I know where Vinny's going.
Look
with
what I
this.
found.
But how do you not get, like, I guess more angry with yourself for, or you can't really be angry at her. She made choices. She did what she did. She didn't have to disclose it to you.
Yeah, but
Correct,
it would have been better if
absolutely
she did.
But also, like, I feel like
She didn't
if you're
wanna
in that
start
line,
Yeah.
how do you not lead with that?
Right.
How do you not go, hey, listen, I got a past.
Well, this was
you might
before-
find out about some things, but the internet still wasn't
it
as
was
prevalent.
fledgling.
I mean,
at that point.
he's showing him a VHS tape.
Well,
for Christ's
so
sake.
I always thought she wasn't like a huge porn star. I always thought she was like just starting out to be
I'm
something
gonna
big.
tell you, she
I did
is
one. Well,
similar to something that shall go unmentioned,
Oh, down here.
and
Yeah.
it was a year window of,
Yeah.
hey, let me go to California and fuck off.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to mention that.
oh no. But what I'm saying is,
Steven.
in the movie, I don't
But
think
it's
that
sinner.
she was supposed to be like a big porn
No,
star.
No,
I think
yeah, no,
she
I
I think
like
she was just
a
starting out.
She got a
up-and-comer.
taste and
But,
was like, I don't want to do this no more.
However, you think that, and then it comes time for convention in the movie, and it's like she's got to be there.
Right, front and center, too.
She's
and she had the
like
huge fucking portrait
fucking
up there.
best
right?
newcomer
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or some shit. You know,
And
what I
that's
mean?
probably what
Comer
it was.
spelled C-U-M-M-E-R.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Best new starlet,
Yeah.
best anal scene, best all anal final chapter. What is it? Fucking
Too much
Zack and
Zack
Miri?
and Too much anal.
The all
I did that
final-
episode, right?
Yeah.
I think I was on that one.
Might have been my first one.
Actually, so that episode was a test episode. We're going to do a little history of the
That one-
podcast real quick.
was that my
Christ.
was that my cherry pop? Was that one?
That was your cherry pop. You came in because we wanted to get rid of somebody who was on the show that was dragging the show down. Not like this show's the best thing
much
ever.
like I'm doing right now.
Right. And we decided,
I have
hey,
said
one night we are
fag
going
I
to
love
do the
you
double
guys.
Dutch rudder.
For as long as I can remember. And I would rather die than be without you, Miriam Linky.
Mary's last name is Linky?
You're gonna
Stinky
fuck a
Linky.
guy who doesn't know your last name? Or that you beat up Carl Roth in the 6th grade? I know that. Or what your senior prom dress would have looked like had we gone, but we decided not to, and we got drunk alone and...
Someone else work your arm. Here, let me show you.
Let me show you.
I grab my arm, I'm grabbing my dick, you're grabbing my arm, now work it. Work my arm. See that shit? Work it up and down. See, it's like someone else jerking
The best
off.
part is him like into it for a second. And
Yeah,
Of course,
he's like, oh, wait a
double
minute.
Dutch rudder, which I grab my dick, you grab your dick, you work my arm, I work your arm. Same time. Same time. It's like jerking off together, but not gay. We're not touching dicks. each other's dicks anyway. I'm touching my own dick. You're working it, and I'm loving it.
How does
Feels
Seth
good,
Rogen
sir.
I'm sorry to derail you
No,
there,
you're
but
fine, you're fine.
I
every
wouldn't
time I
ever
think
be
of that
able to
movie-
talk to Jason Mewes and keep a straight face.
dude.
No, it's hilarious.
I hope he's still clean.
Yes, he is. He streams on Twitch all the time.
What is he playing?
Fortnite, probably.
Uh,
Say it for me, Vinny.
Fork knife?
No, what you would be if you play Fortnite.
Oh.
A fag?
Okay, there you go. I was gonna say close to that, but yeah.
I don't know. What did you want me to say?
Did you see that the guy from Clerks was on a game show on Fox?
Yeah.
He's
That was
no-
kind of funny.
Yeah, he's
Good
no
for
longer
him.
there.
Good for him. Brian.
What's his face?
The guy from Clerks.
Yeah.
Have you watched Clerks 3 yet?
No.
You should.
I don't. I
good.
watched half of it.
It's good.
had something else to do.
Oh, if it didn't keep your attention.
It didn't.
Clerks 2 is ultimate cinema for me. So
Clerks 2.
I don't want to ruin it.
Me and Brent about burned that DVD out when we lived together.
Yeah.
I got you. Anyways, to continue my rant with what I was
And
saying.
Debbie Does Dallas again.
So you were on the show because we were trying to figure out what to do with getting rid of somebody, and we're like, let's do a test. Let's do a test episode. And we're like, we'll do it. Normally we would do these on Mondays. We still do it on Mondays. But we're like, we're gonna do it on a Wednesday. And we told George, who was on the podcast at the time, and I guess in his drunken stupor of life moments at that time, he completely forgot.
Yeah.
Right. And then we texted him because he wasn't there. Like, hey, where are you?
That was when he
We're
showed
doing-
up with those girls.
Exactly. And we're like, where are you? Like, we're doing this podcast. You're supposed to be here like an hour ago. He's like, oh, I had no idea. Okay, I'll
We had
be
a
there.
studio audience of ABC thoughts.
Yeah, and he shows up, and we did this after practice. I remember Sean was still in the band and stayed till like,
And,
I
yeah,
want to
Sean
see
stayed
what
and
this
got
is
drunk.
about.
Yeah.
And then George walks downstairs with 3 women
And sunglasses on.
and sunglasses on,
The
sits
drunkest,
down,
too.
drunk as fuck, and we tried
and
to
then
do
just
this episode.
poo-pooed all over it.
I think he fell asleep.
No, was
I
that
remember he
this
was
one
eating
or
the
was
Pub
that
Mix
was
one.
that?
Yeah.
It was the Pub
dude.
Mix episode.
But
He
was
eating Pub
that
Mix.
the Zach and Miri episode or was that Milk Money?
No, it was Zach and Miri.
Because I remember him shitting on Milk Money real hard and just being like, "This movie's dog shit."
I
Yeah,
love
no,
Milk Money.
Milk Money was great.
It's a good
And
film.
to come full circle back to this,
That's why we're doing it.
me and Steve made a comment in that episode where we were like, "Girl Next Door is kind of like future Milk Money."
Exactly. Same, but different, but
Kind
still
of,
same.
but real different. But 3 friends and a naked lady.
Pretty much.
Yeah, a couple naked ladies.
So getting back to favorite part or scene, what we
Now that we've talked about it, it's Klitz and Eli at the convention feeling up that lady.
it's pretty funny.
And he's like, you
gotta feel
got
her
to at least
tits,
feel her tits, man.
right.
Because it's one of the few times where Klitz has like confidence.
Yeah.
When he starts talking,
Yep.
like it's hilarious.
Fuck it.
And
Yeah,
then
fuck it, I'll feel it.
yeah, that's a
Feel
good
a
one.
titty.
That is a good one.
That's good. I like that scene.
I think mine would be. I like the whole aspect of the party scene. So like the typical trope of like, oh, the nerd gets told he can't be there and all
Okay,
that
yeah,
stuff, and then that dude tries to run interference so that the jock who
it's like
the jock who
yep.
tried to control the whole like
It's a
pep
perfect
rally
scene.
thing.
Yeah.
He tries to control the party because it's his, and he sends his buddy to be a cock block.
Yep.
And then that whole thing is unfolding. The
guy
Sam,
is
the
a
Sam
wrestler, by
Young
the way.
quote about "I'm gonna do
Okay.
that little guy."
Yeah.
That like
Yeah.
gives it comic relief to take away from the cheesy romance part. But when he just is like "fuck it" and shoves that guy out of the way, and just starts making out with her, it's like, cool, one for the losers.
Yeah.
Right. But also a little awkward, right? Like, imagine you're talking to this guy at this party, and this dude just pushes him away and just starts making out with you in the middle of this party that nobody even knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah, but you're the hottest girl
Yeah,
there,
okay, all right.
and then there's
All
this
right.
guy that like you clearly feel something for, or you wouldn't be investing any time in it.
Right, I know him for a week.
And guys like this dipshit that's trying to talk to you.
Very true.
So you're already like, somebody save me.
Very true.
And then this guy does the ballsiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Soaked panties.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's the most confidence this kid's ever shown. And she's like, it was for me.
For me, yeah, okay. I like
I think I
that.
love
Yeah,
him
yeah.
back.
Right.
I think I love him back.
I like it. My favorite is I do like the end scene where everything comes together, and we were talking about how they're in the room, and he's like, "I got this videotape. I could show it." And he's like, "Show him.
Fucking show it.
I don't care. Show him. This is what we've been doing," and it's not what he thought it was.
Right.
And it blows up in his face, but in a good way because let's be real, he gets paid for it,
Yeah.
right? And whatever. And
I also
make
have
some fucky. People.
I take it all
What?
back. My favorite scene is actually the like cut scenes that are meant to be like disgusting, where he's like hallucinating the shit that's going on with his parents.
Yeah.
When his mom starts fucking moaning and her foot's up in the air like gyrating.
Yeah. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good. Yeah. do that.
Also, so clearly he's like, I paid my own scholarship. So he's driving a BMW like Z3 convertible or whatever it is. Eli is on a talk show, clearly making money. Quincy was just
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that reminded me of John Cena when he was riding the bike.
Oh yeah. What was that? Oh god. That's such
Have
a
you
weird.
ever seen that?
It's amazing.
Oh, hold
it's
on.
a whole documentary of him being like a Swedish fucking bike ride or bike rider.
I'm gonna have a hard time
Doing-
with this because I find
Gustav
him
can't
just
ride
annoying.
fast.
But the slow riding suddenly came to an end when a rowdy fan awoke a sleeping giant. Jesus.
What the fuck did you say to me?
Today a man tell Gustav I cannot ride fast, but I can ride very fast. I will now field question.
Gustav, my question is, can you ride fast?
Fuck you! Next question.
Can you ride fast?
Fuck you! Tomorrow I will ride incredibly fast and prove all of you wrong! The race starts now!
And Gustav Ditter's making good on his promise. The race starts now. He is absolutely tearing up the Pyrenees like a man possessed. Even taking into account the past 10 days rest, this performance is off the charts. I do not know what has got into this guy.
No one knew what had gotten into Gustav Ditters that day, but many suspected something had, literally. Setting records is standard protocol for the Tour de France, but when you blow records away and burn up a mountain at the pace most sprinters achieve on flat land, suspicions arise.
Come on. How do you beat a man on
that?
drugs if you're not on drugs?
Wait, did you just admit to being on drugs?
Dude, it's
All
great.
right, so
it's great.
That and the Amy Schumer movie that he did, which he's arguably the funniest part of because
100%.
Amy Schumer's not.
Dude, she sucks. But so my point was Emile Hirsch, millionaire at Georgetown with the girl.
Yep.
Eli making films with hot chicks on TV. Clancy's just at a house party watching his own dick in front of a bunch of people.
That's my dick.
Did he
Not
get any
even-
money?
And not even telling anybody that's his
No.
dick.
Did he need to?
I guess not.
He got everything he wanted out of it.
Just wanted to have my dick
Just
on
wanted
camera,
to. He wanted some confidence,
Yeah, you're right.
and he got it.
And you can't
Teach.
buy
Oh, sorry.
or teach that. That's what it is.
Can't teach that. You saw that video, right? They got together, big
On the boat.
Enzo. But he couldn't say his name.
No. What did he use his real name?
No, he said, my name is, and he pointed to the crowd, and they said it. So, whatever. Any what the fuck moments for us on this movie? There's got to be some.
A lot of there's the assumed age. That's it.
Ngade or whatever. he
Yeah,
says.
dude, that parrot.
Fucking beating the shit. How about the behind that dude's house just being like a fucking
Dirt road into a highway.
Yeah, but it was filled with cars that were like bullet holed up.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
Are they the mafia of porn?
Right. That's a good question.
Maybe that was like a play on like how seedy the industry
Right.
can
Maybe.
be.
Yeah.
Right down here,
It's a
bullet hole and
it is a
blowjob alley.
weird- That's what I was saying. Like for them
Bullet
to
hole,
just call it like an
blowjob.
early 2000s like teen comedy,
It's not.
it's way outside the box and it's fucking weird.
It's closer
a
to
lot.
Zach and
so
Miri
it
than
honestly like
American
it
Pie.
surprised me that it was in the top 10 for box office because it's such like a left field kind of. It's its own kind of lane,
Oh yeah.
especially for somebody that wrote on Van Wilder or two guys that wrote on Van Wilder.
Maybe
This
they
is
were
not
trying
the
to
same
get out
kind of movie.
Maybe they were trying to broaden their horizons, but still
This
trying
isn't
to
like Van Wilder
stay in
was
the
very
octopus.
much like a Van Wilder felt like Dead Man on Campus.
Oh, good pull.
Never seen that one.
It felt like
You'd love it and hate
was
it. at the
Van
same time.
Wilder. Van Wilder wasn't an MTV production.
No,
was
it was National Lampoons.
It was,
Yeah, it was
like
National
Columbia
Lampoons.
or some shit.
And
yeah.
and but it felt very like MTV, like
It did.
a Saturday night
It
kind
did.
of movie.
It definitely did. And, well, I mean,
felt
that was
cheap.
it was made for that.
Yeah, but it was for the times.
Sure.
It was like an even more like on the nose version of American Pie and all these other kind of things that were happening at the same time.
Right. You can't have topless tutors anymore.
Right.
Oh yeah. Or
But
jerk off
this-
a dog into cream pies.
Right. Oh,
That-
I think
this-
I've had these before.
I don't know. This thing just feels weird and like on its own, and you don't
It
really know
does.
where to place it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it feels more serious than anything.
But
Like,
if you
it's
look at the
jokey,
box or the
but, yeah,
poster,
it's jokey.
It's weird. It's
jokey.
weird because it's got like the poster, some of the, like the trailers and stuff for it, and then like you watch the movie and it's got like this uplifting like underlying thing about morality and about like not judging books by their covers,
right? Or not, and not judging sex workers.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
That-
And
that-
it-
which
that-
is
there's
way
tons
ahead of
of
its
that.
time.
Yeah,
way ahead
yeah.
of its time because in the early 2000s, that's like the most misogynistic time for movies and
Right, exactly.
You think about
Yeah,
that time
you're
period
right.
with like American Pie and Woodstock 99, and everybody
just-
hates Fred Durst, and guys are grabbing titties.
And for this to be like uplifting for
Yeah,
women, and
this
like
was
you can do
like
what you want and get away.
the
not get
opposite of
away
that.
with
It was like
but-
the antithesis of that.
Good word. Good poll, bro.
I do what I can,
poll.
Steve.
I like it.
Fucking wordsmith.
Speaking of that, the fun facts of the fucking
The Wilhelm scream is still in there. I love it. Oh, hell yeah.
That's badass.
Like a bald eagle around the track. Oh, and the Taco Bell bell.
like a bald eagle on the track. I like that. The initial concept was a remake of Risky Business, which eventually developed into its own film, although there are still similarities between the two films.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Instead of dancing, it's porn.
I don't really. I don't know much. I've seen Risky Business once my entire life.
Okay. Well, I mean,
No,
the
I'm-
same kind of style
yeah.
where he like
The only thing I think about is Tom Cruise,
in underwear.
I'm thinking of Dirty
That's where I
Dancing.
look, yeah.
I'm an
You're
idiot.
thinking
which
of Dirty
is
Dancing,
like
yeah.
you don't ever want to be that guy. It's like I just think about Tom Cruise in underwear.
I mean, we're here.
Can't hear that song without thinking about
You
that.
really can.
Yeah.
You really can.
Bob Seger's got some classic ones.
Wasn't there just a Bob Seger
Tribute,
thing at the
yeah.
Rex? Who fucking likes Bob Seger that much?
A lot of people. I mean, I love Bob
Brent's,
Seger.
Brent's late father,
Yes.
I know like 3 songs.
Hollywood Nights.
Hollywood Nights.
Oh, okay, good song.
Against the Wind.
But I'm not going to
Turn
go
the
see
page.
a
I'm gonna
tribute
drink to that
band.
one.
Yeah.
Turn the page. I'd rather watch
The Metallica
Metallica.
version.
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Talk about
Hell
a
yes.
depressing video.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, you know what? That ties in.
It
Yeah.
does. In the
Sex work.
scene, in the scene-specific DVD audio commentary for the film, Emile Hirsch reveals that when shooting the scene where Elisha Cuthbert forces him to strip, director Luke Greenfield wanted him to shave his chest hair, but Hirsch, who was 17 at the time, refused because, as he himself puts it, did not want to shave off my manhood.
Well,
I always
So,
thought he looked...
so then he had a body double. That wasn't Emile Hirsch's ass then.
it's also not the hair that makes the man. It's the man that makes the body hair.
Right.
Brent can tell you all about that.
Yeah, I'm a hairy bitch.
Same.
You know, not really.
It starts here.
It's just... Yeah.
My,
It doesn't end.
It's just everywhere. You got to shave that back.
Yeah.
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 Is
I
that
do.
a thing?
been a while.
Like, is
It's
that
a
is,
thing.
does no? I'm not like
Just
saying,
because
but
you're a
I'm-
little hairless mole rat over there,
Right.
Steve.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a thing, as in like an annoying thing that you're like, I fucking got.
What a weird thing. The guy from the Great White North is less hairy than us.
Right. Yeah.
I
He had to move here to
talked to my
survive.
talked to my,
my
parents
arms
about
and
that.
legs,
It was a survival
not
move.
hairy. Chest, gut, and back, full sweater. It's pretty gross.
I
Yeah,
love
opposite.
that Brent.
I mean, I got a
Brent
lot,
never
like,
uses the word stomach or torso. Gut.
chest, gut, and big.
It's a gas tank for a sex machine.
Fucking hell yeah, brother. The cougar lion costume featured in numerous scenes of this film is the same
one.
as
I knew
featured
it.
in Old School.
I
This
knew it.
time, though, under the name Harrison Cougars. Cougars!
Let's go Cougars!
You know, Old School was a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best part of Old School happens in the first 30 seconds.
You're my boy, Blue.
No.
What? Oh, I'm here for the
He's like,
gangbang?
no, where he's gets in the cab and the seatbelt's broken. And he's like, what do you want me to do? And he's like, what do you recommend I
What do
do?
you
And he's
what
like,
do you suggest I do?
I recommend you stop being such a faggot.
You're in the
Sorry, I
back
had to-
seat.
Yeah. You know what's funny is the guy who's like, hey, I'm here for the gangbang. That
Yeah.
is the director of the movie.
Yes.
And the director of
The Hangover.
and
Joker.
and Road Trip.
Road Trip. And there was
Who
something else that he just did that was
also-
big.
Showed up as that character
In like
in
every-
multiple movies.
Yeah.
In The Hangover, he's
He's in the limousine,
Like
or
a-
he's in the elevator.
He's in the elevator,
getting
like
like
a-
blown by that chick.
no, he's blowing the chick.
Yeah, that's what it is. He comes up for air.
Eating Vaj.
He comes up for air.
Would be the Iron Chef of Pounded Vaj.
Final decision time. Out of 10, what would we give this? Is this a must-watch, recommend, or skip? We're going to go to Brent first. It's hard. It's hard.
I think I'm skipping it.
You're skipping it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a must watch. Or what do you recommend? I'd recommend it to like my 18-year-old nephew if you want like a window into the past.
Sure.
But other than that, I'm not, I probably won't need to watch it again in my adult life.
Really? Okay.
No.
Okay. What would you give it out of 10, though?
I mean, it's a 5.5.
5.5. Okay. Okay. Vincent?
I don't know that I would need to recommend it because anybody I think that would enjoy it has already seen it.
Touche.
I don't think it holds up time period wise.
It doesn't, no.
You think about it now, like show this movie to a 15-year-old kid now who understands the internet and that porn era and all that stuff, and they're like, if a girl that lives next door to you is on the internet, you knew before she even fucking unpacked her boxes.
Well, that's like,
True.
well, think about the girl that I saw at Meza that your wife sees all the time at Harris Teeter.
Yeah.
She's not young. She's our age. I think she's probably close to 40, maybe slightly over. But as soon as she moved down here, somebody went, wait a goddamn minute.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Well, and that's the day and age, right? Like,
right. You can't outrun the internet.
Not anymore. You might have in this day and age,
But
where
I
it was
also-
all
I don't know.
VHS tape, DVD,
Right.
maybe whatever.
And maybe this is just like, maybe this is why the movie industry's gone where it's gone. Like, most of the tropes in this movie feel cheesy now.
Yeah, where they didn't back then. Okay.
Whereas back then you were like, it's a decent movie.
point.
Decent storyline, feels uplifting, things like that. You watch it now and you're like, I hate saying it because I like old movies, but I see where the younger generations are now, where like they need instant gratification and constant action and things grabbing their attention, because the storyline on this one gets lost very quick and you're like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I picked up my phone a couple times. I'm not going to lie.
It is a longer in the tooth type movie too, right? Where it does take a little bit to get running, but it has to.
You can be long in the tooth if you have something to offer, and if you have something that's going to pay off in the end. I don't think this one really has that.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
I think it's predictable, and like halfway through it, you go, okay.
Yeah. I think the thing that they were trying to make was, you didn't think they were going to make a movie that was going to be educational.
You
and
didn't
like
see
a one-up.
that.
They pull a 180
as
at
the
the
answer
end,
to it. But I just think that like you don't have that like payoff moment for sitting through it.
And I
Whereas
think that
like
was what they thought it was.
some movies can lose you for a minute, but you go like, all right, I have to stay engaged or I might miss something.
Yeah,
you could check out of this one.
I think they were like, you might see titties. So
yeah, this was 100% for that Van Wilder crowd, but with more like in-depth story.
Okay. So what would you give it out of 10?
I mean, I'd give it a 6 because like the funny moments hold up.
Yeah.
It's got a stable of actors that went on to do much better things. So it's cool to see them in early roles.
Yeah.
I give it like a 6.
6 out of 10.
I mean, it's not like hard to watch.
Sure. Just not the greatest.
Doesn't blow your socks off.
I got you. Well, here's mine. One of my all-time favorite comedy movies from this time. The story is actually believable in a way that doesn't make it corny or dumb. The acting is great, and the way it all comes around from everyone is written very well. And yes, the juice was worth the squeeze. I'm giving this 7 out of 10.
Steve also uses that quote regularly.
Yes, he does, actually.
Once a week, easy.
Maybe not once a week, but...
Listen, if we're in person, you're quoting it just because you know I'm going to laugh.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes.
If we don't see each other for that week, I might not hear it.
That's true.
But if we see each other, I'm going to hear it.
There's a lot of people where I'll only say things to because they're there, right? And they understand that quote, right?
Oh, yeah. Every friend group does that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I love throwing deep cuts out there and then looking around, see if anybody got it.
It's the greatest. Because that one person will be like...
Yeah. Me and Brent will speak entirely in movie quotes that aren't even quotable.
Nah.
Right. How many old school references you got, or fucking...
Right.
A lot of
Penny
Clerks 2
Powers
references.
or whatever.
A lot of Clerks 2 references.
Never go ass to mouth.
I'm taking it back.
What? Taking it back. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for
Can't
coming
taste
on.
racism, baby.
Come on.
They're just walking. It's just walking the movie.
Here's the second one.
That's fine. Anyways, want to thank you guys for coming on the episode, saving it for this week. Always a pleasure for you guys. Welcome back on. This is the first time you've been in the studio.
The new studio.
I'm never coming back.
Never coming back. That's fine.
Yeah,
I guess
being
we're not
upstairs
gonna-
in your
Anyways,
house is
next
weird.
time I'm back.
Is it weird?
It is weird. And I
There's all
also
this
think
room up here.
It's comfortable. I like it.
I also think that the load-bearing hooks on your ceiling are used for other things too.
Load-bearing hooks? There's no load-bearing hooks.
Right there's this one.
Okay, that's a green screen. That's back
Yeah, I know.
there.
It's right next to a window. You wouldn't use it for that.
No.
That's true.
Yeah, that's got no. That's just right into the drywall.
That's what Steve uses to zip line to the mailbox.
Exactly. I got to get out there quick and then back in even quicker. I don't know how.
No, I like it up here. The dungeon downstairs got a little stuffy.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Is this the front or the back of your house?
This is the back of the house.
Okay.
So this is facing the.
No
that's the
situational
street.
awareness.
No,
No.
none at all. None at all.
No
That's fine.
essay.
That's fine. It's all good. But anyways, thanks for being on
Don't
again.
say
Thanks for
essay
listening
when
and
I have
watching.
my top button done.
Oh my God. Didn't even realize it. He's been choked up this whole time.
Irish Cholo, baby.
I like it. Anyways, like or subscribe. Find us on
Mick
YouTube.
Cholo.
At The Decision Reel. Find us wherever.
It's my
Thanks
wrestling
for coming
name.
out. Mick Cholo over here. Maybe we'll be back doing BB back.
Fart jet skis.
Fart jet skiing. It's going to be a fun time. See you on the next one.